What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus G15 Advantage gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna check ourselves out some Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries again, but this time we're gonna trade out at 1440. 1080p wasn't really the most playable. I mean, it's borderline for some, but I don't think I would have had too much fun playing this the way it was stuttering. And it hadn't been that, I mean, before on everything else, it had like a little stutter every now and again, but for the most part, it was smooth, even if it wasn't able to get a constant 60, at least at the, higher settings or whatever. I mean, almost everything was getting very playable FPS after, just dropping it from 1080p down to 900p. And then, except for the Steam Deck, that thing was a little slow. It dropped under 60 in some circumstances, but it was still more playable, and I can forgive that because it's literally about as weak as a PS4. But it's in the palm of your damn hands, so that's pretty freaking awesome. Though, I feel like it's gonna need to get upgraded pretty soon here. And knowing Valve, I don't think it's gonna get a significant upgrade too soon here. Probably not till like sometime 2026, but hopefully I'm wrong, because I'll obviously get it. Anyway, I don't want this intro to get any longer, so why don't I shut up and get into the game. So now let's try 1440p out here. So here's the settings we're gonna try. I'm just gonna try the same exact settings, basically as before, just at 1440p. And hope, if I remember correctly, it's smoothed out. Still had a little stutter every once in a while because I think that's just built into the game. But other than that, it was very smooth compared to 1080p. But hey, let's stop talking about it and let me go show you. Here we go. Let's get ourselves a little gameplay here. And it does get hit a little bit by OBS, so it will get a little more FPS once we start doing camera recorded, so always make sure you check that out if you want to see the true FPS.
Well, can't blame a girl for trying. Being used by these raiders is derelict, Commander, but you can bet its perimeter defenses won't be. My guess, the raiders will have turrets stationed around the perimeter. If that's the case, it means they must have a generator close by. Find and destroy that generator before assaulting the plant, and you'll have a much easier time of it.
Got it. Thanks.
Heads up, Commander. I'm detecting enemy units up ahead. Could be a raider patrol.
Copy.
Bastard, get over here.
There's a large chunk of ice blocking the path down to the generator. Use your jump jets to get over it.
Still some stutters here and there, like I said, but for the most part, much better than it was before.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
Damn helicopter, can't you sit still for like 2 seconds? I'll get you eventually, you bastard. Ah, see? Told ya. Right.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay, there's the geothermal power plant up ahead. There's a number of storage buildings in and around the plant itself. I suspect that's where they're storing their loot. Time to smash and grab, Commander. Once you locate a storage crate, mark it for pickup, then move on to the next building. From my initial scans of the site, I've marked where I think the crates could be located. Look there first.
Roger that.
Alright, ooh, he like killed himself on me. I think that still damages me though, unfortunately. But hey, at least he's done.
Jet fuel low.
Ooh, that was a big old drop back there. That could have just been due to recording and whatnot. Anyway though, let's go ahead and move on to some camera. Well, let's now get some camera recorded gameplay here. I guess we're going to that away. Well, first. Oh, how did I miss that other one? What in the fuck? There we go. We got it that time though, so that's all good. Yeah, it's definitely much better at 1440. Not as high FPS obviously, but I'll take smooth frame times over super high FPS. At least in games like this that don't require it, but I don't really want stutters in my first-person shooters either. That's what gets you killed. So no matter what, I'll go with the smoothest frame times. But it still has a stutter every now and again though, like that. It just seems to be like coded into the game. It's a shame, but sometimes PC games do that.
Just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Target destroyed. Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
Okay, done it. Keep looking. Alright, that should do it. Go ahead and meet me at the exfiltration point. If you see anything worth blowing up on your way out, say a weapons depot or something, I won't object.
Understood.
Good work, Commander. That's the last of their power generators.
Jump jet fuel low.
weapons depot. Here you, buddy. There we go. Okay, that's not it.
Nicely done, Commander. That should teach them a lesson. Now get to the exfil point, and I'll pick you up.
There we go. And I'd say that's a great time for us to wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap from Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries, and it did a much better job at 1440. We didn't get quite as high FPS, but the frame times were much better. Now, it still had that little stutter it's got, but I'm starting to think that's just the way the game is. Because I already tried it with one thing, an NVIDIA GPU, so it's probably not just an AMD GPU thing, unless it's an AMD CPU thing. We'll have to see what it does on the Intel and NVIDIA rig. And if it still does it, then we'll just say, okay, well, it's got to just be the game being crap then, in that regard. It's not like it's unplayable, but I just don't like games that have little stutters like that. But a lot of times, games like this just do that. Now, if the game's been optimized all good, it'll be butter. Like you guys saw that Ragnarok I did, that was butter smooth on here. And that game has way higher graphics than this thing. And then the ray tracing on the one computer just killed it. And I personally couldn't tell a difference, but maybe that's just because I was in a snowland. Can't probably tell ray tracing in the snow very well. Maybe if I was in like a forest with lighting effects and all that going on, maybe I would have noticed a difference. But I didn't really notice one on that particular thing. But hey, maybe I'm just blind. But anyway, why don't we go ahead and wrap this up so I can go get started on the Alien War video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.